let's take a closer look at Wright and Gibney's sources. Meet Jason Beghe, tough guy on TV, tough guy in real life. This is a man known to be filled with rage and volatility, a guy with a hair-trigger temper that has landed him in trouble with the law. But after Jason Beghe joined the Church of Scientology in 1994, he wrote many public statements testifying that the church had helped make him a new man. "I am happier, much happier," he wrote, and "I love Scientology and all that it stands for. I'm a new man, more me. What I have gotten back from Scientology is nothing less than my life." In 1999, Jason Beghe suffered a near-fatal car accident, unconscious for nearly 4 weeks. Fellow Scientologists remained at his bedside 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, giving him whatever assistance they could to help him back to health. Subsequently, Jason Beghe described his recovery as a miracle. "From what I hear from the experts, it's truly a wonder that I'm alive. So again, thank you. I've never been so happy to be alive." But given his severe and frequent mood swings, it was only a matter of time before Jason Beghe's simmering rage would boil over. When Beghe, angry over being kept waiting for an appointment, dangled a 14-year-old Scientologist over the edge of a 3-story high terrace before being forced by a witness to stop. After this, the church expelled this ticking time bomb from its congregation as good riddance. Beghe immediately turned to this man and became the first and only poster boy for his small group of anti-Scientologists. No surprise, since both share a record of brutality. But though the church was done with Beghe because of his violent nature, Beghe wasn't done with the church. He went online with profanity-laced tirades in interviews with known church attackers. Jason Beghe also showed up in front of church buildings, harassing parishioners alongside the notorious cyber-terrorist group Anonymous. Then he started contacting Scientology officials, making veiled proposals that he and other vocal detractors would go away if he was paid off, saying, according to records, "Make some kind of financial gesture, unless you guys can come up with something else." Jason Beghe soon proved his taste for violence again. On the day a process server showed up to serve legal documents, and Beghe snapped into a fit of rage.
Jason Beghe violently hit me in the back of my head repeatedly with his fist.
And I saw Beghe walking next to him, yelling in his ear, and then he started smacking the back of his head.
I said, "That's assault," and he said, "I don't give a shit," and he continued to hit me.
Jason Beghe was criminally convicted for battery upon an officer and forced to pay $19,000 in restitution. But that wasn't enough to curb Beghe's appetite for a good beatdown. Not long afterwards, in a dispute over a weed whacker, Jason Beghe violently assaulted his gardener, hitting him repeatedly about the head and abdomen. In a deposition, Jason Beghe refused to answer whether he threw his own young son across a 10-foot wide deck and down onto the lawn below. Amid this history of emotional instability and physical aggression, Jason Beghe has gone to the media. Now he's trying to play the victim of a religion that was, by his own admission, something that had only brought him happiness and peace of mind. And in addition to his displays of angry indignation, this actor can even cry on cue, as he does in these video outtakes.
She left him. And cut.
Not coincidentally, Lawrence Wright, Alex Gibney, and Sheila Nevins, head of HBO documentaries and family programming, relied on this TV and real-life tough guy, a man who has never had a staff or executive position in the church, as a source of attacks on Scientology. They may show you Jason Beghe's anti-religious tirades in their HBO documentary, but what you won't see is the violence behind this raging bully.